will see it. So I just give the disclaimer, you understand. Don't put nothing on here you don't want nobody to see, because Nefertiti, you understand, ain't trying to get in the middle of no fair. All right. So this week, y'all, I don't know about y'all. Man, it's been so chaotic. Like the energy done just been thumping. And it's like I done been just in and out of here, bro. Like I hate it here a lot of the times, bro. I'm just finna tell y'all the truth. Like when I come down out of my, you understand, zone, because I done been like really taking a break from everything, because I know every fucking thing breaking loose. I already know what's gonna happen. You understand? And I just don't really want to deal with the chaos of it, because I'm already past what's getting ready to happen, and I'm thinking about what's gonna happen after. Like that's where I'm at, because I already know this getting ready to occur. So I'm not holding on to nothing. So it's just like I think it's catching up to people that something's really going on, and maybe that it's really not this government like they think that it is, because the motherfucking government is playing with your dumb ass, and data centers burning the fuck up too. You don't understand? So they're gonna burn up their own goddamn data center. Like, let's pause and let's think. You understand? All over the earth, everything is going on. You understand? Like, it's a change coming, and I think spiritually for us, you understand, awakened people, we could feel that change more magnified than other people, because we tied to all of the cosmic different events that's happening. We got so many meteor showers and stuff. Meteor showers. I ain't never seen this many meteor fucking showers in my life, but okay. Like, do y'all remember July having a bunch of meteor showers? Like, we got 4 different meteor showers happening all at once. Something that's going on. I ain't never seen this many cosmic events all happening, so many different cosmic alignments, you know what I'm saying? Like all in the same month, you understand? Like it's a lot going on, and they trying to explain all of this stuff away, but it's just not being explainable no more. You understand? Because certain alignments and stuff, like how can you be having so many in one month or even one year? You enter and understand, like I don't know, y'all. Like, I'm feeling like I'm somewhere else. You understand? Like, I want to be somewhere else. Like, just not in this with them. Like, I'm just not hanging on to nothing. You understand? Because I know I got to get ready for what's next. I don't know. And it's just like I feel kind of like deja vu a lot now. You understand? Like, the deja vu is real for me. The spiritual battling is real for me, but it's a consciousness battle, y'all. It's not even like y'all. It be so much shit be going on with me. I, mm, a lot of it, you understand. To me, I think it's spiritual though. It's consciousness. You understand, and it's coming from all angles. You understand, and it's just like I'm fighting on every battlefront. Like everywhere that there's a fight right now, spiritually, you understand, demons everywhere, bro. They everywhere. You understand, they in the computer, they in people, you understand, they in your day-to-day life. And it's just like when you a highly spiritual being and you gotta deal with those type of things, it can be very, draining to you energetically. And so it's just like I just be wanting to be in my zone. So I done just been creating stuff and having my own experiences and like creating meditation videos and meditation music and shit. And that just keeps me calm, you understand, because it's already chaotic. Like I feel like I'm fighting myself. You understand? Like, I feel like it's me against me to a degree. Like this ascension it's real. Like, it's real physical changes, it's mental changes, it's changes in how you look at life and people and what you value as important. You know, I don't know. Any thoughts on that before I turn the screen? Anybody else having some like soul rocking moments and all kind of stuff? Dark matter moments. It was a dark matter week for sure for me.
Yeah, the more the energy amp up is, the more it gets to that point.
Yeah, it's getting to that point. Like, I mean, I'm feeling like we at the encore. Like, nigga, what more can I say? Like,
Exactly.
it is what it is, reflections. So then I'm gonna turn the screen and we're gonna talk about some of these posts. And if y'all got any posts that y'all want to talk about too, y'all can throw them in the chat or anything in general. Anybody else got anything else they wanna, or anybody before I turn the screen? All right. Let me adjust. Can y'all see this post about hold on, let me adjust a little more. Can y'all see that? Can you see the post? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Are y'all able to see that? Is that too low?
I can see it, but it's...
Oh, okay. It's starting if it like somebody posted about sure had she had a but what thought is right there. If you it says that that's first quarantine in 150 years. But really through like, that's a lot going on, you know. Right. Some posted about it, and I thought that this was
sound break now.
Is that hitting me?
Not sure. I can't see the video now. Let me see where it went.
Yeah, I ain't put the video up yet. But
Okay.
can y'all hear me? Y'all
Yeah,
can hear me?
Yep.
Can you see me? Hey guys.
Yep.
All right. Let me try to flip it again. I'm gonna try to flip it again. If it won't let me do it like this, then I'm gonna just turn it towards me, so at least y'all can hear me. But I'm hoping that it'll act right tonight. All right. Can y'all see this post right here with the little bison?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I thought that this post was interesting, you guys. I don't know if y'all got to pay attention to it, but it's just showing a black man, you understand, playing with the bisons. And last week, I think I had posted in here, it was a white gentleman who took a picture of a bison at Yellowstone, and the bison chased him down and attacked him and threw him 10 feet in the air. And I was trying to tell him, I was like, his spirit wasn't right. Because if your spirit right, you understand those animals are some of the friendliest animals. And you understand, it just reminded me of like the little buffalo soldier thing, because melanated man and buffaloes and stuff like that. Like, the indigenous stuff. And I've been doing a lecture, Becoming an Author, and I was talking about the Americas, you guys. So that's why that post stuck out to me. So anybody got any thoughts on that? All right, we're gonna move on. So we was doing a bunch of Black Mirror posts. It looks like Brother Eric put his recipe in here for you guys. Has any of y'all tried it? I haven't tried it yet. But I have tried like a peppermint strawberry water before, but not with the lemon and the watermelon. It looks pretty good. So it looks like and these are vegan chicken patties. I hope y'all can hear me. So I guess this is just, you understand, us trying to find a way to use what we have in order to live a more healthy lifestyle. That's something that I want to talk about too, you guys, is the food, you guys. It has been crazy with the food. Like, y'all, ain't nothing I can hardly eat out the grocery store. Like, today I went like, you understand, because I don't have a car, so I can't get to a farmer's market. So it's kind of like I gotta do, you understand, the grocery store to a degree. And it's just like even the healthy stuff ain't healthy there no more. Like the shrimp ain't no good, the salmon ain't no good, you understand? The turkey meat look old, all the produce is bad, you understand? Like you could look at produce and tell as soon as you get it home, it's going to go bad. Then you got all these recalls too on food, you guys. I don't know if any of you all have been affected by that or know anybody, but it's a lot of parasitic disease going on right now. And something that I wanted to clue people in on about that is it's a twofold thing that's going on. First thing is these people's malt cells, their malt cells in their gut. You understand, the gut macrophages and stuff like that. Well, when they introduced that COVID-19 vaccine, it altered a lot of those malt cells. You understand, and those are the cells that, and eosinophils and stuff in there is what binds up parasites, okay? And so if you got your malt cells producing a spike protein instead of an antibody, understand, because the antibody is what binds to the parasite for the eosinophils to know that they need to kill it. So if your malt cells fucked up and it's producing a spike protein, the spike protein is not going to bind to those parasites, and they're going to reproduce in your gut, and then they're going to turn virulent because you're like a big ass petri dish until it turns into an infection like what it is, and it's spread in the population. So you have that going on. But then you got a double fold thing going on because they laid off all of the auditors, food auditors and everything 2 years ago. People like me, including myself, I was telling people. So this food ain't been inspected, y'all, in about 18 months to 2 years. And if you notice, over time, we've been getting more and more and more serious recalls. You understand? And now, Tribe, is to the point where these type of parasites right here ain't nothing to play with. You understand? They're highly virulent, and it's getting worse and worse. So I would tell people, you understand, to take your precautions and get you some black seed oil and different things like that, anti-parasitic stuff, and just take it daily, because right now our food supply is under attack. And you know, a lot of us that ain't got the ability to be able to grow our own food and have to rely on other food sources for the time being. You need to just be taking some extra to cleanse your body and trying to detox, because we are in an all-out assault as far as that stuff goes. And I'm gonna be lecturing more on that this next upcoming 2 weeks. I'm getting ready to turn discussions a little bit science-based, because it's a lot going on out here. You understand that I done been seeing they got a melanin pill now. An AI melanin pill. These people, wow. My sound is still good, isn't it? Like, y'all, these people, wow.
Yeah, I care.
Am I breaking up?
No, I
Nah,
can
you
hear.
good.
Okay. I don't know, y'all. These people wild as fuck. Like a melanin pill. Like, they just so wide in your face with it, y'all. Y'all know that's all of these people that they done shipped and said that's missing from ICE, bro. How the fuck you gonna get enough melanin to put in a pill? Who giving up melanin? You can't recreate it. You know you can only extract it, right?
Bobby Hemmett used to say they was taking them from what was that back in the 90s? Was that Syria? I forgot. I was younger, but what was that war over there? He said they was doing that and selling people melatonin pills.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
back in the
kidnapping the
day.
people in the projects and shit under the
Yeah, right.
tunnel,
In the
bro.
projects.
People don't
Yep.
think that shit's real. It's real. That's
Yep.
all war is about, y'all, is harvesting melanin, bro, and
Matter of fact,
destroying Tiamat.
I just went through Chicago the other day. Not the other day. A couple months ago, I was over there, and I went through my where my aunt used to live at. The whole project's all of them gone. Where all them
Yeah.
people go? Gone. Hundreds and
Y'all,
hundreds
that's
of
a
people used to
good
live
ass question though, because I be asking the same question, but you know something that I realized today, reflection, and I was talking to my daughter. Bro, all them people dead, motherfucker, for real. Like, y'all, people done been dying fast around us, but I think that as far as for me, I was living life and wasn't noticing how many people were falling to the wayside. But when I really went to thinking about like the people that I grew up with in the checks, bro, most of them either went to jail or dead right now, for real. And that's where the fuck they at. Like, a lot of people didn't make it out of them goddamn projects by design, but for real, now looking back at this at 47, like a lot of motherfuckers in my generation didn't make it. And I'm like, as a black woman at 47, bro, it really ain't no men around our age out here. So either it's getting ready to be a wave of old single women, y'all. I'm serious as hell, like in about 20 years or something, because ain't no melanated, because they got white, bro. Motherfuckers done got white. Jail and death done took you, bro. So either it's that, or either women my age getting ready to get cougaristic like motherfucking Keisha Cole. Like, that's why we was talking about it. Because I'm like, bruh, it's real thin up here, bro. And it's getting even thinner if you count the niggas that's fruity. I'm just keeping it real. Because I'm not playing with no niggas' ass. And it's too many niggas my age wanting that shit now, too. I'm not doing that. Excuse me, y'all, but I'm just telling the truth. This is spiritual discussion, but we all grown. Like, it's just so much stuff going on. You up against that too. Like, it ain't that hardly many spiritual men out here that's really is. You understand? And most of them, some of them that really is, they ain't dating either anyway. You understand? So you got that. But then on top of that, you just got too much going on. Bro, it's a lot going on, y'all. I got to take a smoke as I think about it. It's too much. Any thoughts on that? Oh, for real. Like, don't nobody else see that? Am I the only woman that feel that, or the only single person that feel like the dating is just through right now? Maybe it should be.
Just a lot going on out here, so people's mind. But see, I don't know if you want to do it now is probably best time because later is gonna be harder.
Shit
Because the
is
further
about
you go
over. You
along,
got what? A couple weeks? You might as well. Shit. Let me stop. But
I'm
it's
telling.
getting
Look,
intense
here's
out
something.
here, though, y'all.
Because
Y'all been seeing it?
I'm about your age. Like when we were young, everybody used to watch the same news. Everybody looks at everything nowadays, so nobody's really thinking the same thing anymore. So I talk to a lot of people, and it's pretty funny to hear what they got to say. All kind of people, right?
Uh-huh.
Most people are at work all day. You know what I'm saying? And they don't have no time for it. Even if they're interested, they don't have time. They don't know where to start. There's just a lot of it's hard. So it is what it is. There's a lot of people. I don't know. It is what it is.
Listen, I don't know. It's like, and I'm talking as a 47-year-old, like, you know, that generation or whatever. Because, I really ain't 47. I ain't got no age, but you would understand. We go talk about the 80s generation and what I'm experiencing now. You understand? I think that the seasons of womanhood are all beautiful and you got to embrace them all. I embrace my teens, my 20s, my 30s, and now I'm in my late 40s. And you understand? And I'm changing, my perspective changing, what I want change. And a lot of shit done changed for me in the last couple of years. I'm a total different being almost. But it's just like, y'all, it's just like when I even think about it, because I haven't dated in a long time, you understand? And I know a lot of spiritual women is going through this because I done talked to too many women that said that they on the abstinence. You understand the abstinence vibe right now. And I've been on it for years, like a lot of women. You understand up here where I'm at that's talking like that. Like I'm for real talking about like 6-7 years. You understand? Just stop. And so I just really went to thinking about it, you guys. And, I really did try to like talk to like 3 people. I really gave it some effort. It's just, I don't know. It's all fucked up out here right now, y'all. People ain't right in head. Even people that you think should be. Like, I don't know what people going through, but they going through a lot. And it's just like, everything is so transactional right now with people. Like, people don't know how to have a conversation. People don't know how to date no more. It's just, I meet you today, we done slept together next week. Like, bruh, you is not getting this that quick, bro. You crazy out your mind. And it's not like you putting a clock on it, but do you value yourself at all? Oh, I ain't finna be out here like that you understand? Like, I got to get to know who you are as a being. You understand? Like, where did that go in dating? Like, that shit done went out the window. A motherfucker got an IG profile. You understand? You think they might be spiritual or whatever, man. The first conversation, motherfucker trying to take you down. Where the spirituality in that? Somebody lied. You and understand, like, it's in our community, it's in all communities, bro. I don't know. I'm finna I don't know. Anybody got any thoughts on if I turn my camera? Dang, my little thing will not light. Boy, the ancestors messing with me tonight. They keep on putting my smoke out. Anybody got anything they want to add to that or anything before we move forward? I'm going to flip the camera back. All right. Let's turn it. Okay, so Brother E was down in Arizona. I know y'all done heard about the flooding, you guys. It's flooding all through those areas right now because temples is activating. We talked about that this was gonna happen. So that's just Brother E with the storm. But then this was a good one. Did you all get to watch this video right here by the Awakened Species where he was breaking down the FIFA World Cup? Well, if you haven't checked it out, I'm going to try to play it. But I need somebody to let me know if y'all can't hear the volume, okay? Oh, hold on. It's over. So basically, what was going on with this video right here was that they were showing that this FIFA World Cup was a stage. And I think we done all talked about this, that the world is a stage, right? We know that. You and understand. So somebody found some like little, and I don't know, maybe that's AI, maybe it wasn't, y'all, but it was a lot of people that was doing the conspiracy breakdown for these games, and these games are all rituals. And I think me and nephew Taz hit on this in the becoming the altar discussion that, bro, all of that stuff is rooted in esoterics. You understand in the energy of the animal and all of that stuff, you guys. But if you look at the court, you understand, or the field or whatever, they got all of these perpendicular lines and different stuff like that, y'all. That's spell work. You open and you channeling, like, it's almost like, y'all, they took some of our most powerful warrior stuff that warriors done, and then they make it trivial and put it in a game. You understand, to occupy your mind, but really it's something way deeper than that if you really understood what the energy of that was and what you channeling and what that really is about. You understand, because it wasn't like a game. You understand, like, not the way that they've made it on the stage. Now it's entertainment. You understand, and they use it to throw codes. And when you understand Freemasonry, you understand these families feel like they masters over people, y'all. Because I'm for real, some of these people was really bred and cloned. Like, it really is an extraterrestrial race here among us. And they feel like because of that, bro, they could do whatever the fuck. You could believe it. Bruh, it's in all kind of texts. They tell you, you understand what happened. You understand to this planet. And I'm going in depth with that too, you guys, talking about everything that happened in my discussions too. So please come check them out because it'll give you some real world perspective. But you understand, like, all of these games and stuff, all of this stuff to them, it really is a system. You understand. And one thing about esoterics, what I like to tell people is, even if it's not your practice, to understand or overstand, not understand, but just understanding it can take you so much further because you can understand the spell work that's going on. You understand, and what's taking place around you and how that's affecting you, and you can protect yourself. You enter and understand and protect your family and others around you, because it's people out here, bro, and they know about these energies, and they know about spelling, and they know about consciousness and stuff, bro. And they put it in people's face every day to control their mind, and it works. Everybody's mind right now in that stadium is being controlled. It is spell work, you enter and understand, but it's a distraction, because you in mass hypnosis there watching the game and the goddamn world burning down around you, and you ain't prepared for shit. Now, how fucked up is that? But how much of an illusion is that too? If a motherfucker like you got 3 weeks, motherfucker, for a mega quake or something hit this bitch, would you be in the stadium right there looking at some motherfuckers bounce a goddamn ball off their goddamn leg? Or would you have kept that money and been at home and been preparing? Distracted. Spell work. You see what I'm saying? Psychology. They done got into their mind and got into their emotions so much they can't even concentrate on what's going on around them. All they got is the energy slapping themselves with it. No power in that. If I got you and you were able to channel, but all you doing is slapping yourself with the channel, and you understand, hypnotizing yourself, using that energy for a game that don't mean shit. You understand? I could get out here and destroy your whole earth and every fucking thing while you distracted on the bullshit. And that's what they done been doing. So let's keep going, but pay attention to all of them perpendicular lines and shit. Them shits ain't on there for no reason. Them numbers ain't there for no reason, bro. I'm for real as hell. I'm for real. Them colors ain't like that for no reason, bro. I'm for real as hell, man. I'll go deeper into that in some more lectures. I done talked about it before. This right here is just me posting in here every time I was seeing the mirror numbers, because y'all, it was a dark matter week for me. You understand? It was a lot of dark matter energy around me. I had an experience with my spiritual spouse. You understand? That ain't nothing but dark matter energy. You understand? So, I was fighting on the astral plane. I was trying to get this lecture out. So it was a lot of mirror stuff that was going on. So this post right here is the post that I thought that was. This is the one that's 1 minute and 50 seconds. Now, this is the one where they broke it down. So it's like, I'm so thankful for the awakened community, you guys, for real, because you enter and understand, like, it be so much going on, y'all. You understand? It's no way that you could cover it all. You understand? But it's like, you got so many of us on so many different angles that if you know the right channels and stuff, somebody hitting it. You enter and understand. It's like everything is being revealed through different angles of the Great Mother. You understand? Like, we all got our own, you understand, stream right now of responsibility for shit that we out here doing. You enter and understand, and you can see it on social media, but you can see it in real life in your relationships and stuff like that, and different things that's happening. So that being said, I'm going to stop flipping my screen, because I know sometimes when I flip my screen, it mess up. But that being said, I want to play this one for y'all, because basically it's talking about that the Freemasonry in this game. And so that he's saying that it was a brilliant investigation. This investigation, what he's getting ready to say, but what Nico is adding to it is that Torres is number 7, and he scored at the 106th minute. 6 + 1 is 7. So then he talking about 7 is the holy number of Freemasonry, and G is the 7th letter. Square plus compass equals 4 + 3 + 7. Square divided by base equals the U.S. people. 3 is the triangle, them, the masters. So, and he dead on point with that too. They like communicate in numbers and symbols, y'all, but it's like it's an algorithm. That's the best way I can put it, you guys. It's an algorithm. Like the alphabet is numbers, you understand? And numbers are codes and algorithms, and certain algorithms do certain things in the universe, because the universe communicates through what you would say would be an algorithm, which would be best described as what you would call the numeric system, if you could call it anything. You understand? So understand every syllable, every noun, every verb, every resonant frequency that come out your mouth is associated to a number. You understand? And that's what's the basis of spelling. You know, if you understand those numbers, what those codes are, you understand the same way you got a QR code and it'll unlock something, the same way you got a password and it'll unlock a safe. Or enter and understand. They got all of those ideas because it's the same way with our brain. You enter and understand, like it's the same thing. Like everything is about this. It's everything is compartmentalized, but everything is a part of the same compartment. If you know one system, if you learn the cosmic system, you know all systems, because every system they got is imitating that. You enter and understand, then they can't fool you. You enter and understand. And so that's kind of what's going on here. Like, they know gematria, but they didn't invent gematria over and understand. They learned it from the principles that we left here for. You understand? Or left here for us. You enter and understand, or what they could uncover and figure out. So if you understand that the universe and that the earth operates through these certain frequencies and stuff that are carried in the resonance of sound, you enter and understand, because a vowel, letter is a sound. You understand? And what is a sound? A sound is also associated with a letter and a number. You enter and understand? Now we talking about an algorithm. Algorithms is what computers use to make programs. Algorithms is what your body uses to program you. Algorithms is what they use in medicine to change your chemistry. It's all numbers at the end of the day, but it's got structure and form. You enter and understand, but at the end of the day, it's a resonant frequency. Everything is. Everything. If you understand that, then you halfway there. So that being said, I'm going to try to play this video for you guys. I hope y'all can hear it. If you can't, please let me know. And if I'm breaking up, let me know too. Please let me know, because I can't tell.
Comme prévu, l'Espagne remporte ce rituel maçonnique. J'ai fait le numéro.
Oh, you know what? This ain't gonna work. Because he's saying it in Spanish. Y'all ain't gonna be able to tell what he's saying. You have to read the captions. That one right there, y'all, though, go and check it out. It was posted on the 21st if you didn't get to watch it, because he gave a brilliant breakdown. And what was so crazy about that, he gave that breakdown, and then, you know, they had the final match of the World Cup, and old boy was right on it. So it kind of tells you and kind of shows you, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you know the algorithm, then you understand they can't fool you. They can't pull no illusion over your eyes. And man, that's a powerful thing. You understand? Knowledge is power. It really is. It really is. Because person will be looking at a news article and they'll be thinking one thing, bro, and it's a whole conspiracy other thing going the fuck on. And they can't even see it. You understand? Because they on the surface. You understand? Like, you on the surface. You understand? But you got to clear that dust off, bro, so you can see the inscription that's under it. You kind of know what I'm saying? Like, they talk in a certain way. And then once you know that, they can't never fool you no more. And then it's on, because then once you know that too, you can start spelling for yourself and not spelling against yourself. That being said, y'all, I posted this in here, you guys, because it's some hierarchy motherfucking demons apparent. Did y'all get to see this man right here? They say that he was high on drugs and had an AR-15, and y'all, he's shooting at demons. You ain't even got to hear the volume. Just look at what he do. He ain't on the camera right now. He just shooting at random. I don't even know. Now he on the ground. That was the second case like that I had seen, y'all. Well, the first one. And then I started seeing a whole bunch of other ones, and people saying that the drugs is laced. You understand? That's in Vegas. There was another guy in Mobile, Alabama, who I posted that in on IG. And so then it was another young man in Columbia, South Carolina, who ended up dying at the hospital too, and was out here trying to stab demons, trying to stab shit in the air and all kind of stuff, and ended up, you understand, going to the hospital and having a heart attack. And so I was talking to my daughter about it, and y'all, you could tell something on them people. They fighting the fuck out something. Like, the other dude lifted up a whole cinder block and threw it in the air. Like, nigga, what the fuck? Shit too real. Shit's too real. Like, y'all, just stay on your angles of protection right now, for real. Like, I think y'all remember, or if any of y'all on the chat might recall, I had told everybody, I was like, don't even be on offense. It's just time to be on straight defense. That was probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago, because I felt that shit coming, y'all. Like, listen, they did some real wicked shit with CERN, y'all. They did some real wicked shit with CERN. When you open up gates, you don't know, they ain't know what was going to come through them gates. It was reports that demons was coming through them gates, possessing all of them scientists and shit. One time they had to cut the one off in Spain and close it down for a little while because some paranormal shit was going on. That was around the time, what's that island? The Canary Islands was shaking. Y'all remember when the Canary Islands was finna go and they was doing all of that shit up there? You remember that, nephew? Okay. And that was around the time where they was talking about them demons and all kind of shit coming through them portals. Y'all, listen to me. Listen well. This was going down. Everywhere that they got military bases in the Middle East, there's a temple. Trust me. It's etherical energy there. It's a gate there. And they there, you understand, to try to fuck with that energy and restrict the space so people can't get there and figure out what the fuck going on. Deep underground or something like that. I'm telling you the truth. Them fucking military bases over there all through Kuwait and stuff. If you notice, the bases that they bombing, people aren't at those bases no more. Them bases done been abandoned because they had to get the fuck up out of there. You're not going to spend millions and millions of dollars, you guys. Think about it. U.S. on a military base. and then leave it just nothing that you just gonna up and leave. You understand? Like you got millions of dollars of equipment just sitting out there. Ain't no soldiers been there. The same thing with Iran. Think about what I'm saying. A motherfucker had to clear the fuck up out of there. This shit done been going down over time, y'all. And what's happening now is they bombing them places to try to bomb that energy and what the fuck is over there. Because if ain't no soldiers there, y'all make it make sense. Why would you bomb an area where you know ain't nobody there?
Real talk.
You ain't gonna spend no millions of dollars on bombs to bomb somewhere where ain't nobody there. You bombing that shit for a reason. You bombing that shit because that's a chakra point and it's something up under there that you trying to prevent from happening. If you notice, every time they fucking bomb, Tiamat get crunked up more, bro. They finna make this shit happen right now. Every time they bomb over there, bro, it get worser and worser. I'm telling y'all, I'm not playing about that. All them temples over there activating. All them temples over in Southeast Asia up in there is activating right now. It's etherical, real Naga shit going on. I want y'all to think about this for a second while you seeing these fucked up ass forest fires, y'all. But I'm going to have a discussion on this and we're going to have to talk about the food forest because I had forgot about that, but shit's too real. Back in 2022, I talked about this. They went through and they modified all our forests, y'all. Them ain't all our trees, bro. We had chestnut trees. America had more chestnut trees that was wild than any country on earth. Y'all know that? Pecans, you enter and understand. We still got blackberries and all kind of shit that grow out there, but y'all, we had food forests. So the whole forest was a damn apothecary. You enter and understand, like you had trees, you had medicinal plants that all grew out in the forest and is self-sustainable. And when these people came here in the 1800s, they came and they destroyed all of those areas. They collected the fucking seeds and took the information. That shit's under the Vatican on how to make a self-sustainable food forest that could feed the world. Because those food forests was feeding the world. There wasn't no need for a grocery store. You just went to the forest and got your medicine and everything right there, and it was self-sustainable. Well, when they took all of those fruit and plants, trees, and everything and stuff, and you left all of them pollinating shits up there and modifying shit, now what we got? A dry-ass forest with no life in it. Think about it. All the life and shit that they took out of the forest. Because when that fruit, if you don't eat it, it falls to the ground and then it become black soil, fertile soil. So that's what Tiamat doing again. All of that shit that's burning, getting ready to be fertile soil again, y'all. You know that, right? It's going to be black silt soil. The most fertile soil on earth. I ain't lying. All that carbon and shit, all that stuff that's burning, all of that trees, all of that stuff, it needed to burn. It's not producing no life. You understand? It's male trees. It's there. They not fruit and they not giving no food to anything. You understand? They can't bring real water. They can't hold real water. You understand? Like female plants. They fucked up the agriculture, y'all. So it's burning because the earth always done been this hot. But we had way more forests. We didn't have concrete, y'all. Just think about all the stuff that they got to dampen, that don't breathe or move energy, that now you need that shit in order to move the energy. All the great aqueducts of the earth that they took and put concrete in, y'all. Dumb motherfuckers. Them the aqueducts that you need now. And that's why all this water washing all this shit away. But if you had left those aqueducts open, then the frequency of Earth would have stayed the same and free energy because The free energy went off of what? The living water of Tiamat. Everything we looking at, y'all, kind of is happening because these people really fucked up our planet, y'all. Like, and the planet is getting ready to go through something real violent, bro, to go back. Like, I ain't even finna flag on y'all. This shit finna be crazy. Like, nigga, I hope you got a bunch of whatever you got, bro. Just be real ready to just see anything. You gonna make it. And you gonna have a story to tell, because Tiamat ain't nothing nice. And I don't think these people, I know these people don't know because they not from this planet, but our ancestors didn't worship Tiamat for no fucking reason, bro. Sorry, but motherfucker gotta be crazy to test the earth, bro. Like, you gotta be a dumb motherfucker to fuck with nature. And shit, knock that shit off balance. Like, nature will take everything, motherfucker. Nature will take us all, bitch. And life will keep going, and it'll keep going. Like, speaking of nature taking us all. Look at Italy, y'all. I looked at an update on that tonight, tribe. They say over 400,000 people had to evacuate. They saying ain't no end in sight. They saying them fires might burn for months. Did y'all hear me? Months. I'm going to post that tonight on IG. Then this is still Spain. So they saying that the firestorm was so bad, y'all, that the fire is so bad that it's done created what you call it, like a firestorm or whatever. You know, when the fire become a storm. So it's got lightning and tornadoes and everything in it now. This was earlier. That was the update. So I'm gonna put that in on IG. We was doing a little mirror magic. That's brother Stedman right there with his post, you enter and understand, about our Aboriginal footwork and the African footwork. So it's just, you understand, the comparison, showing love, you understand. Like I said, it's all a rhythm. You understand? Like, one thing about this though, you see how his feet beat in that ground, y'all. That beat right there, that's the algorithm, yo. Like, the earth understand that. Trying to put y'all on it. The earth understand that. You understand? Like, this type of stuff right here, tapping the earth and stuff like that. The earth understand where her children at. Shit's too real. You be done blessed the whole land, won't shit hit you. Cause she gonna know where you at. Well, that's Stedman. You understand? He going in talking about the portals opening up, and it was a lot of portals that opened up. I don't know if y'all felt that this week, bro. It was some gates. Man, the gates was on fucking fire, bro. Woo. And something heavy came through, y'all. Something real, man.
It was the
That's what I'm
alignment last night called the basket.
called the what?
Basket.
Not the basking. Basking.
Yeah.
Come on, Taz. Are you serious?
For real.
Mm. Mm. You know, I just did a whole thing with my grandson on the basking shark.
Wow.
Buggy's World last week. Remember, I told y'all I was doing these alignments. They all in my mind. I'm not on no time. I'm just on alignments. I didn't know it was an alignment tag. I didn't know it was called backing, but I'm finna tell you something. I was just about to tell you, man, something so crazy came with that alignment, yo. Like some energy came back here, bro. Ooh.
Real shit.
Y'all, it's some heavy shit out here right now. Star Family in the air doing work too. It's some real work going on. But that gate right there, y'all, like it felt like it just drained it was like I felt like I was wading in the water, slow motion and fast at the same time. Like it was loopy as fuck, man. I was looped out in this bitch. It was like, bro, I went from no energy back up to energy to no energy. Then I had to lay down. Like that shit was fucking with me hard. But y'all, it was just like, it's like, I don't know. Like energy ain't good or bad. You enter and overstand. It's unopposed. You know what I'm saying? And it's like when energies like those come to the planet, like the one that then came, from a human perspective, you enter and overstand, because humans, we see life is good and death is bad. You enter and overstand. From a human perspective, it's kind of, you understand, like, part of me got that human perspective still in me, like, ooh, you understand what I'm saying? But it's like the other side of me, like, bruh, it is what it is. Like, certain shit gotta be done. And it's more to it than what I can even overstand. You enter and overstand. Like, it's more going on than I understand. So my perspective can't even see it all to see what is unfolding. Do you understand what I'm saying? Man, they looped us 2 years, y'all. This shit was supposed to happen in 2024.
Yep.
I don't know, y'all.
That's how this shit is. You know how, like, when the disc, like, when it go to the part and it keep replaying that same part that it gets stuck on, it can't go forward. That's how this shit is been looping like that part right there.
Yeah. No, nephew, you said it, y'all. Like, you said it, nephew, and that's exactly what I've been feeling like. Like, I feel like they are caught in a 80-year loop. You understand? Like, I feel like I'm looking at Emmett Till and all of this shit again. You understand? Like, it's the same psyop. I'm like, bruh, I'm not falling for this shit again.
That's what I'm saying. That's what make this shit even more crazy, because you see this shit, like, you like, damn, it's the same replay this shit
It's
every
the
time.
same shit.
And look at the
I'm
movies.
like,
They
y'all,
keep having the same movies. They keep replaying, like, keep remaking the same movies and shit. Like,
they can't loop us no more, y'all. That's why they can't loop us no more.
no,
I can't be looped in it. That's why it's almost like I'm looking at them on record or something. Like, I be feeling like, I don't know, it'd be crazy. Like, I'm not even here. Like, I don't know. The shit be crazy because it's so loopy.
real life outside of the loop, for real.
Like, y'all, I'm for real. Like, You know how, like, I don't know, it's just like I felt like I'm in a sim game or something, like I'm watching something. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know, that shit just crazy. I'm like, y'all can't see that this a cycle? This the same exact thing over and over again. They do the same thing with celebrities. They just keep on looping the same thing in a
Yeah.
different body.
Yeah.
Like, ain't they tired, bro? Like, bro, I'm tired of being a slave. I can't take it, y'all. I don't know how these people fall for it every time.
Man.
Every time, y'all, it's so, like, they
Either
go to the,
motherfuckers a part of this shit, cause ain't no way you can be that stupid.
gotta be, like, listen, y'all, I'm convinced that some of these people just is straight clones and they push a button and they run a program. Everybody went to motherfucking school. Y'all done heard about Emmett Till, bro. You can't tell that's the same psyop, bro. Like, how somebody gonna run the same thing on you that you learned about in school, bro? Was nobody paying attention?
Hey, hit that Man in Black, motherfucker.
I was just about to say that, y'all. I think that's what they doing on the social media to these people. That's why, too, I ain't been really on there or something. I think they hitting them with a frequency, though.
It's funny you said it because I asked people. I asked them. I was like, "Do y'all remember last week?"
Did they remember?
A lot of people did.
Y'all, it's something fucked up they doing in this Black Mirror on these social media sites. Be cognizant of that. You enter and understand, like, I'm for real as hell because something just not right with the frequency, y'all. Something ain't right with it, bro. Like, I could tell when a demonic attack, when something trying to attack me because I could feel it, even if I can't see it. You enter and understand. And it's like when I'm on that fucking social media, bro, I could feel it, but I can't see it. You understand? So I know it's something, bro. Bitch ain't gonna run on me slow or fast. Nah. Something ain't right with that, y'all. They doing some mass hypnosis some kind of
That's
way.
why I ain't post on Instagram and shit.
I'm on there very gingerly, Taz, very gingerly, and I'm just posting, you understand, on my page and like popping up off of there. Like, I'm not, like, I'm gonna tell you like this. To go and, you understand, do what you got to do, but all of that, like surfing the feeds and all of that shit, bro, I'm telling you that hypnosis, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that between that and this fucking food, this fast food that these people eat, and I don't know what they putting in that shit, bro, but they putting something in there on these people. I'm telling y'all, they probably got it in all the food supply to a degree, y'all. Something ain't right. Something ain't right, y'all. Because you should remember what happened last week. It's like these people can't remember nothing pre-COVID, bro.
For real.
You got some people whole personality changed after COVID, y'all. Do you realize that? You got people that locked their kids up in houses for years and they just finding that kids was in them squalor. Speaking on that, y'all, God bless, speaking on that. Do you know my daughter had some children staying by her like that?
That's crazy.
Right here in Augusta, y'all. I'm not playing. My grandson, y'all, my grandson had went in them people's house. I told my daughter, I was like, bro, you better not never let my grandson go visit nowhere else and you ain't went in there and checked it out because it ain't like it used to be, bro. You don't know what the fuck be going on with people now. When I tell y'all they had to go in there with the biohazard, bro, like with the fucking tarp up to around the fucking house. And the little sign that say ozone in use, they said it was like piss and all kind of stuff so bad on the floor was sticky with it. My daughter talking about when she walked in there, she thought the floor was sticky because of cigarettes, because the guys, I was like, how the fuck? What the hell? Like, I'm telling y'all, I don't know what the fuck be going on with people. Sometimes even my own daughter, because I'm like, well, how the hell you walk in a house that's literally got to get hazmated out and you can't tell that, bro? Like, what kind of illusion demon is that on y'all, bro? God. The smell alone will run a normal person off. Think about what I'm saying to y'all right now. You got people out here living like that, y'all, right now. Kids that ain't been to school, that ain't never get picked back up on the books. That was done on purpose. Let me just turn my screen. Like, y'all, it's a lot going on. Like, as far as like domestic violence, families, shit you seeing going on with kids, abuse, just everything. You understand? So, that's them and observing some type of weird shit falling out the sky. Shit, God bless. I wouldn't have been out there. I'm just seeing that shit. I don't fuck around. Y'all listen. I'm finna turn it back because I'm serious about this though. Like, they doing shit in the air. It's also entities, energies, and shit like that, y'all. Some of that shit that's falling out the air, just fall back off that. Like, I wouldn't be touching on it. Like, I wouldn't be in the rain, you understand? Like, just in the rain, just in it, letting it soak in my skin, y'all. They putting aluminum and all kind of crazy shit, you understand, in the air right now to poison us, because you can't dim the sun, y'all. So all of that stuff, that's why it's looking weird when it's coming down, because it's straight chemicals. You understand? It's chemicals and shit reacting. And you an organic being, so touching that stuff is gonna react with you. So, just tread lightly, you guys. Tread lightly. Let's see what else we got. This the post from Mobile that I was telling y'all about, where the guy threw the stone up in the air. And they were saying that he was laced on something. So this was another one. You see him tossing that in the air and stuff. Y'all, he fighting something too. See, something is apparent. And that's what I was saying. That gate opened up. And then you just start seeing people just freaking out, fighting. Yo, like, y'all, there's some shit back here, bro. Y'all, just be easy. I'm for real as hell. It ain't no game. It ain't no game. That's a couple of posts I put in here. You understand? Let's see. This is the post I put in here about the 3 meteor storms that hit at once. So y'all, we seeing all kind of cosmic events. I think that's Brother E checking out the moon. So you guys, y'all staying real dangerous and in here, and really, you understand, talking about some deep stuff. That's more mirror numbers, and I put the little 515 in here for y'all, because seeing numbers like that do stuff for you too. And I put in here what the mean. You enter and understand. So I think, what day was this? So that's my fiance, you enter and understand. And I was dealing with that energy, my spiritual spouse now. So I was doing a lot of portal stuff and stuff around the 22nd, because that's when he passed away, and he had a violent death. So it's a lot going on with that. This right here was amazing. That shit looked like Stranger Things, don't it, y'all? Come on. That look just like Stranger Things. Just like it. That shit's crazy.
Yeah.
That, y'all, I ain't never seen no shit like that. Like, man, listen, they can leave me alone. They trying to name all of these clouds and stuff, y'all. They can leave me alone. Bro, ain't no name for that shit, bro. We ain't never learned about no shit like that in earth science, nigga. We did all the clouds, nigga. There wasn't no shit look like this. Come on. They gotta stop. You understand? Like, people just need to realize this is a different energy. You understand? That's why it's sine waving like this, y'all. That's what it's reading. It's reading the plasma energy. Don't that look also like venom?
Yep.
You understand? Because that's dark matter energy, and that's what I was talking about. Some dark matter shit that came through the gate, y'all. For real. And it's just more signs of that. You enter and understand, like, dark matter, bro. Even Power was called dark matter this week, bro. It's getting deep. Now you done said we had the Baskin alignment. So what all align, nephew?
It's like 4 planets that align like it align like a bat.
So that's just me doing mirror magic as usual. Fighting. And then so Brother E was over there talking about the sirens going off in Arizona. Like it was so many signs, the sirens, and then you understand sirens, and then ocean, and then all that fucking ocean hit them. You understand? Like, you understand? Like, shit's too real. That's the discussion. I think that's last week's discussion. We got some power to the people. I'm just scrolling, so don't pay me no attention. This ain't nothing I want y'all to focus on. I'm just scrolling.
I just posted.
You posted something. You say you posted something, nephew.
Yeah, about the alarm.
Okay, cool. I'm finna get to it then, because we almost getting close. So this right here was a real deep one about the Dolph god of Memphis and young Dolph. You understand? I guess you understand. Channeling a deity or whatever. Man, y'all got any thoughts on that? I think all of them celebrities is channeling. This video right here where it's talking about young Dolph and the Dolphin God.
Oh yeah.
I think they all doing that, y'all. All them celebrities.
They do it unconsciously, but it's subconsciously. And what's crazy is after young Dolph died, it was an earthquake in Memphis.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Man, his last album, he was talking about some real nigga shit, though.
Yup.
And if you looked at that album cover, he pretty much told you them Freemasons was getting ready to kill him.
Yeah.
But I always learn, bro, you shouldn't make no song about people trying to kill you. You calling the death to you, bro, and he real powerful that, bro. Every time one of the
rapper that did that.
Yeah, they called the death right on their ass, bro. You ain't never supposed to put no shit like that on record, bro. And then you gonna have people repeating it too, adding energy to it. That's where Nipsey went wrong. Diddy gave him what he wanted, motherfucker. He an evil genie.
Yup.
Diddy an evil genie, y'all. Man, well, I can't even call him evil. He just give you what you want. You just might not know how. It just might not turn out the way you think it is. You understand?
Yeah,
It's kind of like you got a perspective, but it's a bigger perspective that you might not see because you looking at the narrow
yeah,
view. Yeah, that's kind of how shit like that work. You think you want something, but bitch, you got the narrow view, not the full view. You get what you
oh, for
wanted. He
real.
got what he wanted. Listen, he bigger than he probably ever might have would have been. I don't know. You understand? But like his name is, you understand, immortalized, just like who? Just like Tupac.
Yeah,
He said he wanted it to have that his album to have that energy, or what was it, Life After Death? One of those. No, I think it was Life After Death. He told Puffy he wanted the album to have that energy. And that's what he gave him. Biggie died and then the album got released. I think the same thing with Nipsey. Victory Lap,
yeah,
remember? Shit's
yeah.
too boy, that industry, something else, boy. You got
Nothing
esoterics
but
in that
magic,
too.
man. Nothing but magic.
Nothing but magic and hypnosis, y'all. They getting ready to put Chris Brown in jail, so I don't know who finna come out. God bless. Oh, okay, y'all. So I got the Schumann resonance. So I think it's Iwu asked about the Schumann. What does it mean? So I'm finna put it up here on the little screen real quick, y'all, because the Schumann, I guess they cut the motherfucker back on because it's done whited all the way out.
Yeah, it's been going crazy.
Yeah. What is going on? As soon as I touched it, my computer stopped responding. Hold on. I'm not a robot. I said I ain't a robot. Hold on, y'all. Trying to get it to come up. What is it? Okay. I'm gonna try it one more time.
Hey, when you click that, it checks your browser history, and it can deny you based on what you browse.
Are you serious? Because it let me do it from my phone, but it won't let me do it from here.
Yep, seen it on TikTok.
Well, ain't that a... Bleep, 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 bleep. I'm telling you, they putting a lot of gates on this shit, y'all. They putting a lot of gates on us, bro. This shit got to go. Yeah, it's not pulling up. So what it was showing though is the Schumann resonance. Hold on, maybe it will now. Wait a minute. I'm gonna try one more different thing. Cause maybe it's Microsoft. I told y'all I'm having issues with Microsoft. Yep, it's Microsoft. Look at this. You see all of those windows just rolling, 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 rolling? No? Okay. All right. So y'all can click it though. Y'all should be able to go to it with your phone. My browser is pulling up Microsoft, but I pulled it up on Google too, but I see that it's got some type of ad popper or something popping up on it. So my computer is actually blocking it on here, but that don't come up when I do it on the phone. So I'm glad it warned me. But this right here, it shows the daily Schumann resonance. And today is whited out, so it's a lot of high energy going on today. I'll post that too on my IG page. I think Stedman is posting now about the the snakes, you understand, in the dreams or whatever. I think I done talked about the snakes. Maybe a couple of y'all have talked about seeing those snakes, those astral snakes and stuff. Susan talking about getting chased by one. You and overstand. It's kind of like your kundalini or whatever. Let's see what else I got. Some more Stedman. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm scrolling. More of my IT issues. Oh, did y'all get to check out this video right here that I posted today? Or actually I posted it yesterday, but I think I had to post it today because it wouldn't go through. But y'all, it's 3 different times. I got 3 different times going on when I be at work. And I promise y'all it be feeling like, I don't know, it be weird shit be going on with me. But it be 9:23, that one said 2:23, and I think the other one say like 5:23 or something like that. Computer, so one time is for standard desktop, okay? The second time is for the look at all the messages I got right there. You see all the messages, like 8 messages. And look at this. This is my laptop that I got over here. And look at the time. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I was about to get off. 23. So look at all the different times. Yup. So it'd be like, man, it'd be so much going on. And y'all, it's a computer issue because this is my job right here. So both clocks is supposed to be on the same time, but for some reason they saying it's some type of bug or whatever. So I don't know. That's not California time. I don't know what time like they own. You understand? Like it's the same job. It's 2 different VDI screens or whatever because I got a standard desktop and then I got a VDI screen. You understand? But look at the time difference. 7 hours. But it's the same company. And it's just 2 different screens because of security things that I be doing. So that shit's wild. It's been like that for, I don't know, a couple months. So what else is going on? So this was a good post today about AI not being able to replace humans as much as they thought because AI is taking tokens. Y'all, that token shit is real. Listen, the devil done got him, y'all. The devil done got him. Ain't nothing else I could say. The devil done got him. Just think about what we saying. You done gave the AI control of everything, right? You got to pay the AI tokens to work. If you don't pay the AI the tokens, then ain't none of your systems gonna work. Oh, and AI done start going rogue and hacking systems and destroying shit and doing what the fuck it wants to do too. That came out this week too. Check. So this post is saying, I think, I'll wait for that to come up real quick, that they realizing that AI replacement plan might be a problem. We gonna see, you understand. I saw a post Elon Musk basically saying that, you understand, he knew that robots was gonna replace humanity, but he had to keep going. I'm like, bitch, well, that sounds crazy as hell. Like, what you mean it's gonna replace all of humanity, but you got to keep going? Like, ain't that crazy as hell? Telling you he ain't a human being, people deluded. Yeah. is tearing up, like Wisconsin, Illinois. I think New York might need to be on watch, like they headed towards that direction. So we got some real powerful storms coming in. What's up, brother E? Where you posted at? In the bottom group tabs?
Yeah.
Or the top
So
group? Let me look. I'm looking for it. I don't see it. Oh, is this? No, that's the. Oh, is this? Oh, you sent it to me in the message. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah.
No, here you go. I will forward it to the group, or you can forward it to the group. But I'm like, I know I ain't crazy. Oh, okay. So it says, so Taz, so this saying that in July, I could turn my screen because y'all probably can't read it. So I'm going to read. It says in July 2026, 5 planets will lock into a geometric pattern that the French astronomer named Andre Barbault spent his entire life trying to understand. It's called a basket. Oh my goodness. It is a rare alignment where a slow outer planet cluster in one section of the zodiac wheel while one planet sits apart, like a handle on a basket. Barbault thought this formation marks periods when civilizations will recognize themselves when the old order breaks apart and something new tries to take its place. Ooh. He died in 2019, 3 months before COVID proved one of his predictions correct. He forecast a pandemic in 2020. He was 89 when he wrote it, working from decades of cycle data and historical correlation. This July, basket theorized will appear for the first time. What? This July, the basket will appear for the first time in the 21st century. So they was waiting for that alignment. Like I told you, you understand? So they know how to look. They don't know the time, but they know alignment.
Yeah.
And they know the universe go off those alignments. So they know what's coming. You understand? They know when certain alignments come, what that's associated with. So they done been studying it for y'all. They know they do. They know they through. Bro, they through. Y'all. They finished and done. I promise y'all. I wonder what's to come, y'all. Like, for real. Like, sometimes that's where you understand, like, for real. I'm done, too. Ain't no more post to post. So, I'm probably in this discussion in a few. But, y'all, I was just like, bro, I chose a hell of a time to reincarnate, bro. Like, bro, couldn't that just be easy, bro? Like, I was just thinking to myself, like, I'm supposed to be retiring, bro. I'm supposed to be in the Caribbean, like, smoking my weed on the little boat with the little hair blowing to the wind. You understand? Like, that was my plan. I'm like, and the universe said, no, that ain't what you came here for, sister. And it's just like, the more we go, the more the illusion of what this world is shattering for me. And it's just like, I don't feel no pleasure with none of this shit right now. Like, stuff that used to make me feel good, I don't feel shit now, motherfucker, because I know what it is. You understand? And I'm just like, to a degree, like, it's just holding me back from living my life. You understand? I feel like I'm in stagnation. You understand? Because I know this system finna go, but at the same time, the new system is unknown. And you understand? I don't know how hard I'm getting ready to have to go for these next couple months and shit after this shit go down, or years. Like, I don't know. I just been grappling with shit. I don't know about y'all, and I've been smoking my weed. I told y'all when the time came, I was gonna be having a treat. Like y'all, for real, cause my nerves ain't no good anyway. You understand? So I already
Yeah,
knew how I was gonna be. The shit go down, go shaky. I probably shake the blunt out my hand. Like, I'm for real. Cause you understand, like me, I'm not a worrier, but no, yes I am. You understand? Because I don't know. You enter and understand. It's just like I will fixate on something. You understand? Like I can fixate on something, which is a good thing, but it could be bad too, depending on what you fixate on. You enter and understand? Like, so when you know what's coming to a degree, but to a degree you don't all the way know, bro, at the same time. And then it's just like stuff is occurring now in like it's just like I'm a part of certain stuff and not even it's just like weird shit's just happening. I don't know. Like sometimes I sit here, bro, and I just be like, what the fuck? Like that's how chaotic these thoughts done been. I have to stop myself, like, cause I get to like flipping on this reality. Like you understand, like you get into that real fucking deep thought, and then the reality will go to folding and folding and folding and folding. And I don't know if anybody done been in that deep of a thought, but I'll go to the depth, bro, and I'll be in this motherfucker, and it'll be just too much. It'll be too much. I have to quiet my thoughts, yo, because they can race. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think this week done been extra chaotic with that shit, bro. It's like, man. And it's just like the spiritual communication is crazy, y'all, right now. Like, it's a lot of, what's the word for that? You understand? Like, paranormal, I guess you would say. Stuff happening and just synchronicities, like weird synchronicities. Have y'all been having any weird synchronicities?
Every day.
Yeah, it's freaking me out, y'all. Like, I feel kind of like to a degree I'm a part of this, but I'm also an observer of this. Like, I'm here, but I'm not.
like in third person.
Yeah, this shit is getting crazy, man. And I'm just sitting here and like today I went to getting into some deep ass thought because I be, like I be getting in deep thought about some things. And I really just got into some deep thought about like how did we get into this and what is God really? Like, have you ever asked yourself that question? Like, what is God really?
Yeah.
And you don't understand, like, why would something like this exist? You don't understand. And what the fuck did you do to get here? Like, all of that, like.
Hey, the more you make sense of shit, the more you realize don't shit make sense.
Right. I'm like, bruh, this shit is too fucked up down here. Like, this shit is too fucked up down here, how they got us. I'm like, bro, like, listen, they got a whole fucking planet. I'm like, how the fuck did this happen, bro?
Right.
Like, how did this happen? How did I fall into this flesh and this dimension and these demonic ass motherfuckers got control of everything? And now I understand and overstand what's going on. See, when you don't know what's going on, you in the illusion. So you understand, you fine. But
Yeah,
once
you
you
can have
wake up
something
from
good.
it, bro, it's
Yeah.
man, that shit is just like they say in that goddamn movie, The Matrix, bro. It's just
Yup.
like
Yup.
everything look fucking great because you know
Yup.
it's all
Yup.
fake as fuck.
Yup. Hell yeah. Hey, you know when they was eating and the dude was like, why everything tastes like chicken?
Man, that's what I'm saying. I'm not even eating like that no more because the food don't taste good, bro. Like, listen, y'all,
But
I'm
the
for real as
thing is,
hell.
how the fuck this everything, like a lot of shit that's not chicken tastes like chicken?
It all tastes processed to me. It all tastes not
Like,
real. I don't know, but it don't
like
taste
hell
good
no.
like it used to
That's
taste.
weird
And
within itself.
I'm telling you, like, y'all, soul food just ain't got the soul in it no more. Either my taste buds done changed, bro, because
Nah.
certain stuff, and oh, don't let me smell no meat. Man, the other day I was at my daughter's house, bro. I smelled some cube steak. Oh, God. Y'all, have your stomach ever like wrenched when you smell something so hard it felt like your stomach just turned into a knot? And what's bad about that is when you eating meat, you can't smell that death on it. But when you don't eat it and then you come in contact with it, you immediately smell that death smell, bro.
Hell
To
yeah.
them, it smell like good meat, but bruh, it's dead, bro. You can smell the death in it, bro. Like if you don't eat it and then like a year or two or something, like I ain't smelled no cube steak in 7 years, bro. That shit hit me right in my nostrils, bro. I about fell the fuck out. Mm. And I mean, it smelled like ground beef, but ground beef smell like death. Like
Yeah.
that beef smell is dead.
Yeah.
Like you can tell it's dead when you don't eat it. You understand, but when you eat it every day, that little, I guess that smell like cooking meat, bro. Like I don't know, but it just freaked me the fuck out. Like I was standing there, I'm like, bro, you could smell the death in the meat, and I'm like, bro, how many times I was eating this, seasoning it, and couldn't see that because I was so
It's a
dull. You
spell on that
understand?
shit. It's a spell on that
Yeah,
shit.
you dull, bro, because you eating the shit incorporate into your skin and all of that type of shit, bro. You can't smell it. It's realer than real out here, bro. I smell, man, I'm telling you, it took me down. Because I was over there, I was heating because my daughter had went somewhere and she was like, just heat up that cube steak. I'm like, okay, y'all, I'm gonna heat up y'all cube steak. And bro, I went down there. You know how you got it in a little pot, and you understand I had the little lid on there. And I went to the microwave. You know how you open up the microwave during the little pot cooking, man. I took that lid off. I mean, I wasn't thinking nothing. You enter and overstand, bro. Bro, I promise you, I about fell out. Like it was like a hit to the gut. Like I don't know. I don't want no meat though. I don't want no salmon, none of that shit. Like all that stuff in the grocery store ain't no good. I could feel it. I could tell. I said to myself, I was like, Lord, I don't know what I'm finna eat because I ain't got nowhere to grow no food. I'm like, I don't know. I'm finna eat the sun, I guess, because I don't want it, y'all. Like, I'm not finna buy something to waste my money. Like, I bought some potatoes. I had to throw all of them but one out. Like, you know how, like, the potatoes look good on the outside or whatever, but then you cut them and they got all them gray areas and stuff in them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but that's the thing. And I had just bought those. And it's just like, as far as produce go, you can't buy nothing. Because soon as you buy it, it done went bad, y'all. Or it ain't no good to begin with. I think that RNA shit that they did to them vegetables and them appeal and all of that shit, taking the codes out of the life out of the food. That's why it's going bad so quick. It's done lost its immunity too. That's my thoughts anyway. Do anybody else got anything before we adjourn?
Yeah, I was gonna say a lot of that stuff we getting from the store, produce wise, is probably already old way before we getting it.
Oh God, yeah, brother E. If you go and you look at the grocery store produce section right now, you can smell the fungus and mold over there. If you got a good in-tune nose, you can smell it. Like, it don't smell like fresh produce all right. It smell like, you understand, like some shit done went bad. And you ain't gonna have to search hard. You'll find some shit that's done went bad. And y'all, I remember a time when used to go over there and that fruit looked so vibrant and healthy, y'all. Do y'all remember that? Like, strawberries and stuff was fresh and everything. Bruh, do y'all know they ain't had like them fresh strawberries out and all of that shit, man? I'm telling y'all, that's something.
Yeah, because as soon as you come home with it and you put it in the refrigerator for a couple of days, it's already rotten. Normally,
One day.
take a couple weeks. You know what I'm saying? You could put it in there and you still be good. But if you don't come home and eat it right away, you're gonna lose it.
But that's the thing. That means that it's already got so much bacteria in it. You understand? You eating all of them colonies. You understand? It's already bad. You just can't see it. That's even worse. You understand? Like, you know where I'm going with this. Like, the bacteria colonies is there. They just ain't formed the shit, you understand, to show you that it's there. The fungus is there. You understand, the intelligence of the fungus is there. It just ain't formed the hairs and shit to let you know it's there yet. By the time it do that, motherfucker, it's ready to reproduce and throw some shit somewhere else. That shit causes cancer and everything, y'all. Don't sleep on bad produce, bro. It will kill you, bro. Get right in your kidneys. They know what they doing. Selling bad produce, bro. God bless y'all. We up against a lot. I'm telling y'all straight up. And that's why I be sitting here like, bro, I know something catastrophic happened to our ancestors, man. Because ain't no way you going to have food forest and all of this type of shit that we had and give it up to be in this fucking raggedy ass bullshit right here, bro. Who? You going to go from having free energy to having to pay for everything, y'all. Just think about what I'm saying here. Y'all know they had to do something catastrophic, and that's kind of what I'm saying now, bruh. The same thing, something big or something getting ready to happen, bro, and it's just gonna be who gonna be here and how it's finna fly, bro. And I sure enough know, hey, my ancestors, whoever made it through that shit, didn't do it right. But if I'm one that make it, I'm finna make a different change, bro, because we ain't finna repeat no cycles on my watch. I'm for real as hell. Ain't no cycles getting repeated on my watch, bro. Nope. No. When this reset happened, y'all, motherfucker, ain't no kumbaya. Fuck that. Ain't no trucing. Ain't no waving no flaggy. Bitch gotta go. I'm over it. I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm talking in the future, but I'm really not at the same time because it's really real. Like, when this shit happened, the ones of us that's over here, over and understand, y'all, we talking about, just think about it, though. Right now, we all connected by the worldwide, the little web or whatever, all of that type of shit. So was they then. You enter and understand, like, it was advanced, y'all. It wasn't all primitive like these people dreaded. It was very advanced. But when Tiamat shift or whatever, however it happens, then it was a strike. But now it's getting ready to be an actual shift. The planet, you understand? If all of these systems go down, that means there ain't gonna be no communication for a while. You understand? Ships might not be moving on the sea because everything go off of, you understand, radars and different shit like that. So think about it. So you gonna be wherever, whatever done occurred, the new land or whatever, and you gonna probably be there. And it's gonna probably be the citizens of this planet is gonna be rebuilding and shit like that. They plan is to rebuild and have some shit in bunkers and stuff strategically placed everywhere, hoping that, you understand, I could throw spaghetti at a wall and it sticks somewhere. So when this happens, they can start building up their stuff to come back and repeat the same cycle that happened before after the shit went down. You understand? To come and take the land from the, you understand what I'm saying? Repeat the same cycle. But this time the cycle ain't gonna repeat. Because after this motherfucking reset, the bloodlines that's over here is the bloodlines that's supposed to raise up. No lie. It's supposed to be some bloodlines from over here. And bitch, if I'm a founder, motherfucker, I'm gonna make sure, bitch, that you know. Ain't no trucy. As soon as you see a motherfucker off with their head, bitch, we ain't talking shit no more. Ain't no peace pipe. Ain't nothing. Ain't no justice and ain't no fucking peace, bitch. It's over. I'm for really tell. That's what I'm on. I'm not going to repeat what my ancestors did if I'm in the position and they representative now. I'm not. If I'm finna be a founder, I'm not finna fuck up. And I don't know how they did. I don't know. I don't have access to all that Akash. If somebody do, please put me on it because I still ain't got really clear on how all this shit happened. There's a hell of a tumble, nigga. Motherfucker tumbled on the ground hard as fuck. Okay, I'm done talking, y'all. See, I done got to thinking about it. It done made me upset. Anybody got I'm done talking. Y'all know I get to rambling. But you do understand that, though, like, after this reset, if you here, you're going to be a founder, right? Dang, ain't nobody say nothing. Y'all ain't realized that?
Yeah, that was deep. That was really deep.
About it.
You know, now that you
Who are
said that,
people gonna gravitate to? The person who got the knowledge of how to help them survive, right? The person who have all of that knowledge, the person who can, do you understand, do all the channeling and stuff to be able to tell, hey, this storm coming. You understand, to be able to rely on their organics for a while. Just think about what I'm saying. You're probably gonna be that person. That's a founder. What if something happened and all this information got erased? Everything on social media, everything, you couldn't access it no more. The only thing they would have for rituals was what y'all remember, right? And we might have people on different areas of the land who remember it different ways. So you understand? But they was all founders. That's the type of reset that's getting ready to happen. It is big. Like a real deal. Real motherfucking deal. Somebody probably be writing about you or something, motherfucker. It'd be like, it has partied the water. Okay, I'm joking, but I'm not at the same time. Like, you never know. You understand what I'm saying? Like, chosen people had gifts, you understand, and was able to tap in, you understand, the stuff in certain times when we had resets and stuff to lead people. Certain people have extraterrestrial bloodlines that those extraterrestrials come back and them people is founders again. They'll reseed the earth with those people's genetics. Didn't I say, we said cycles repeat, right? But you got to do something different. That's what they did before, y'all. That's how we got all of these killer clones now. That's why they here now in the era. They're not here until after the shit happened. They know who finna make. They already know they're around who. They already don't know who they finna. Who is who. That's why some of us have been like, oh, my ship's here, all of this type of shit, communicating all stuff. If you go back to some ancient texts, we could use the Kemites, for example. They talked about in times of resets that they extraterrestrial bloodlines would come back and do what? Give them instructions and shit like that and reset it. And one of the ways they reset it is to clone the motherfucking genetics of the people who made it. Because you the smartest motherfucker, ain't you? You the most fit. Survival of the fittest, right? Or either they advance it a little bit. I'm just telling you the truth. But they will still keep a version of that version here. Like, y'all, well, some people won't see. Somebody seeded our earth drive. That's all I'm saying. Things seeded our earth. You understand? And it's probably gonna happen again. But it's gonna have to happen, maybe. I don't know. Like, a cycle's repeating right now. And we really got to think about what our ancestors did and how we finna approach this in a different way. Because we don't want it to repeat, y'all. This is what we're here for, to make sure we get it right. To a degree. I hope I'm not like talking in parables. You understand? I'm trying to be what? Y'all got anything else? I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all done stop talking. What time is it? 12? Y'all gotta go to work or something tomorrow. Y'all got something to do. It ain't.
I ain't got nothing to do, Empress.
I was about to say, I know I was finna say, I know you straight, Eric, because you on the other side of the earth, on the other side of the country. It's not so late for, I think, Taz and Miss Cheyenne too. I forgot. I'm probably the only one over here on the super East Coast, so it might be just 11 for them. But
I'm in Stone Mountain, Georgia.
oh, you in Stone Mountain? Okay, so it's late for you too. See, you over here in Georgia with me. Look at you, Stone Mountain. How's it going?
I got 2 kids. My kids is 1 and 2.
Oh, little baby. That is so sweet. You got stair steps, girl. God
Yeah,
bless.
but the world is tragic, and I got a 1 and 2-year-old.
Child, in the middle of the apocalypse, girl, you gonna be all right. That's what I told my daughter too. I'm like, boy, y'all goddesses, boy. Y'all got an assignment, okay? Bruh, you know, hey, she sent her best, right? Y'all her best. Y'all her best. So every star seed, you understand, gotta gonna have a big assignment. So it's just amazing, you know, that how resilient we is. You understand, like y'all, we'll be in the middle of everything and we still give life. It's amazing. Because you got some people fertility declining so bad right now, God is they can't.
The way people like us can shake back from trauma, a lot of people can't do
Mhm.
it. Like they legit lose their minds.
Yeah. And we done been through some trauma since 2019, y'all, as a people, just traumatic stuff happening, traumatic stuff, all kind of shit. It's getting up to a culmination now, but we done had some, you understand, as a people, we done took some losses. You understand, not just in general, but we are very resilient. You understand? Very resilient. That's why it's got Ra in it, right? Resilient. Yep. We always gonna be here, y'all. One way or the other. One way or the other. We always gonna be here. You understand? This ain't nothing to get too it's just the cycles, you understand? But I'm trying to put together now the biggest cycle, like I want to understand what started this so it don't keep. Like, I want to understand how I fell into this, motherfucker. Because this shit is terrible, y'all. Like, I don't know. I'm going to leave it alone, but I'm telling you, and it's not terrible because you understand finances or nothing like that. Like, right now, I could be in a big ass mansion. If I had a bunch of money and could travel anywhere I wanted to, it would still be great for me. Because I know it's something so much greater than that I could be doing. You understand, if you take the cuffs off me, bro, I might could fly through this bitch for real on my own and not need that plane. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gatekeep you so much. You understand, you're a creator being. You want to get out here and create. You might want to get out here and build. You might want to get out here and grow and just be free. You can't do none of that shit with this shit the way it's set up right now, bro. Even if you had $1 billion plus, look how many billions of dollars Elon Musk have. He's still a fucking slave. When do he ever rest? Nobody that get up there with all that money ever take a break, y'all. So you just running on the wheel, bitch, making more money on the money you got, but you can't rest. So what was the point of getting the billions in the first fucking place? I don't know. Do y'all see what I'm saying with that though a little bit?
Yeah, I see what you're saying, Empress, because it's almost like you become a slave to the money, you know? And
Yeah,
I feel like this for me. I feel like all I need is enough money to build my systems the way I know I can build them and run them, and then I won't need your money no more because I'm gonna be on a totally different system where I won't need you and your money.
man, bring back the food for us, bro, and leave us alone. I'm for real as hell. Bring back free energy and just leave us alone. Because this shit could be so great if they would just leave us alone, bro. They can't leave us alone. We can't build this like we want to dealing with these people. You can't live like you want to live dealing with these people. You got to have all these permits and shit when you start doing real esoterical shit. I'm for real as hell. This shit got to go. It's the only way, y'all, that we gonna be free. Because if you think about this money system, it's no way you gonna ever be in harmony, bro. It's no baseline to this. You always gotta spend to keep something. You understand it can't be self-sustainable. You understand you always gotta put energy into it. Motherfucking food forests, you want and harvesting crops and all of that shit. Working outside, tilling the land and stuff, it ain't supposed to be done like that, bro. You're just supposed to let it grow in nature, natural, and get the algorithms it's supposed to have. And then nature won't be hungry and be attacking you either, because it'll have food too, and we could all be in harmony again. And then you might could walk with the lion, and the lion ain't gonna attack you no more. People think that shit is a fantasy. That shit existed here at one time. You can't go in nature no more. Nature's starving. Ain't no food out there for the animals. They done had to turn into predators. They're telling you shit carnivorous that wasn't. They telling you a carnivore and you ain't even a carnivore in real life. So what make you think some of them animals was like that? Most of them animals that we had was here to protect us and protect the planet. That's why the first animals that hit was our dragons. And our fucking great fucking trees. Arizona don't look nothing like it used to look. Y'all, that shit used to be just a big ass, just lush. Man, if you could just imagine, like, just, and not even the color pineapples that they got, yo, because pineapples is black. The real ones with a yellow center. Fire yellow. I'm for real as hell. They modified the pineapple. That's why it look brown. Just like they modified us, that's why we brown.
Yeah, you're right, Empress. Because there's a lot I've been finding out about, since I'm out here, and about I think it's 90 miles from me. It's about an hour and a half place called Payson, Arizona, and they have a part of it out there. It's called Diamond Point because nothing but white clear quartz crystal Hercules diamonds come out the ground. And I
Mm-hmm.
mean, you can just, and it's crazy because they only allow you to go out there and pick certain. I'm thinking, man, you can't stop nobody from going out there and pick it all year round. But they got a little thing where they say you can only start in September till like January. You got like a few
Yeah,
months, you know.
because it'll start back activating out there because that's where a crystal temple was that got destroyed. Shit too real. Like a lot of stuff over there in Arizona, you got to think about it. Reflection. That's where we was at heavy. So a lot of them stones you tumbling is temples that got destroyed. Pieces of them, fractures. Just think about it. Why would those stones just be there like that? You understand? It's out of place if you really think about it. Just think about it for a second. All of those mines that they show you or whatever, and they show you all of the crystals and stuff in there, and they try to tell you that that stuff just formed from pressure over time. But you know that we have what? Tunnels. A tunnel system through all here. Some of them tunnels was made out of crystals and stuff, y'all. Etherical. The crystals is inside of the temples, inside of the tunnels, pulling energy, pulling magnetism from the earth in certain strategic places for energy, for transport, for movement. That's how shit was down there hovering. That's why we didn't have to walk and all of that stuff. You just hovered through that bit. You got water under there because you go off water energy, and then you got the capstones and stuff at the top, but they wasn't big because all of the shit was down. Because the earth is a battery, y'all. Understand that. Most of our time we spent down charging. Come up cosmic times for sun rituals. You come up to harvest. But y'all, agriculture started after cloning. You could just go harvest in nature. This is what I'm telling you, bro. We had trees so fucking big, man. Wasn't nobody fucking hungry before the 1800s on this earth. You had trees so big, people lived in them. That was a real thing, too. They fucked up our planet bad. They went through here. They put buildings in our cities that wasn't there. They tore certain ethereal buildings down. Put up all of these goddamn power poles, y'all. It's still in the goddamn ions from Tiamat. And then they charging us for free fucking energy that they harnessing in a goddamn cord. When if they would release that energy, you got organic chemistry and anything organic to harness it naturally. They done fucked us up, y'all. That's why it's got to reset. And it ain't gonna be pretty. But it ain't pretty what they did to the planet, y'all. Think about what I'm saying. The whole planet was like the Amazon, deep in the Amazon, where you still got all of that different shit growing. But it wasn't all these mosquitoes and parasites and stuff like that because everything could sustain itself. It was a self-sustainable planet. That's why we didn't need food packaging and stuff like that. Everything was fresh. You didn't need to harvest more than you needed to eat because it's going to be there the next day. So you wasn't spending time on food. You wasn't spending time trying to power your home. You had time to reflect and build great things and do great shit because there wasn't nothing else to do but to be fucking great. Motherfucker was unopposed and a bitch out here. And that's how all of that beautiful stuff got built, y'all. Because we had the time to think and sit and talk like we doing now. This world ain't designed for you to be able to even sit down and have a 2-hour conversation. When you look at it like that, you in there and understand like all of nature fighting everything that's natural. Because it's something better. We don't have to be like this. Just not the way our planet was designed. It was made for us to thrive, for us to live. We ain't supposed to die this early, y'all. We get everything is against us right now. I promise you. So some of this stuff is happening for a reason, but also the knowledge that you get is happening for a reason. This is going to be you. And your organic technology that's going to get you through all of this, because one thing the ancestors wrote in them Hopi prophecies and all of the prophecies that I done looked at from around the world since I've been becoming an alternate, looking at that stuff, you understand, studying that stuff now. So I never have and wouldn't have done it unless I was doing lectures on it and stuff and uncovering stuff. But they kept on repeating the same message, bro. And the message is kind of to the effect of the people that know the old ways, it's going to be all right. Because the old way ain't really old. It's the way that everything's supposed to work on this planet. Everything done been fucked up, y'all. I promise you. You ain't supposed to be on no computer. Like, we ain't inorganic like that. Our brain can't get the energy it need, motherfucker, because we can't get no power. We was around this motherfucker barefoot because the earth is a battery. The earth can detox us. So imagine that in itself. Every day you naturally getting detoxed. You naturally getting charged up. The food in nature, read your genetics, and then do you understand ancestral trees that's done been through lineages? Man, ain't no telling who planted that tree in your bloodline. You know how much information and healing would have been in one of them seeds, bro? We talking about before times trees, y'all. Trees like thousands of feet in the air, bro, that got took out. You know that this planet, y'all, just think about what I'm saying. It don't even make no sense. Why would some seeds be perennial and other seeds you gotta plant them every year? That don't even make no sense. That's not how nature works. Nature want to sustain itself. They tell you to plant this time, harvest this time, follow this cycle. That ain't got shit to do with Earth cycle because the whole Earth's supposed to be warm. So much stuff done been modified, y'all. If you really think about it, y'all, our thought, the way we look at everything, the way that this system is, y'all, it ain't nothing like what it's supposed to be. Because everything about this system done enslaved us, yo. It's not self-sustainable. You got to put work into it in order to survive. But the earth was designed to be self-sustainable, y'all. And so are we. That's why we die. Because we got to put so much energy out and don't get it none back to work for these motherfuckers. Because they got all of this inorganic technology because they can't live on the earth without it. When you break it down and you think about it, yo, let the motherfucker fires burn, let that water come, bro. For real. Ain't none of that fucking forest up there are real fucking forest in Canada and shit. Y'all think about it. You know, in Arizona, Nevada, all them places where it's desert now, bro, it couldn't have been that if you got all them temples and shit there. Now all you seeing is water coming back. It was always water there. Dog. Why would the earth have children in a place and not have the stuff to sustain it? It ain't no spot on earth that earth can't sustain her children. It's these people that can modify something and caused it to not be able to sustain. Please know that. The earth wasn't designed for you to have to plant seeds and get out there and toil and all of that shit. I promise you. It was designed for it to be a whole forest of food, a whole forest of medicine that grow in harmony with each other. That's why they afraid to a degree. I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna go of like melanated farmers and black people getting land and stuff like that, like acreage and stuff like that. They're afraid of that because somebody might remember and start a food forest again. Think about that for a second. A food forest? You got land just made a food forest? People see some shit like that and see it work. That's every grocery store out of business and every pharmaceutical company and every fertilizer company and all of that shit. Because I said it's self-sustainable. So it fertilizes itself. Because that's what the earth naturally designed to do. For you to throw the seed down, for the seed to fall down, and you understand? That's why the fruit fall off the tree if it go, you understand? And it's gonna do what? Fall into the earth with all of the nutrients and get reabsorbed, and that's gonna turn into dark soil, and then a plant might grow up off of there. Then you don't need fertilizer because that's the compost right there. You see where I'm going with this? You've been doing it. They tell you to get the compost, you and overstand and put it out there. That's, hey, the earth can do that naturally. It's got you understand? It's just that the leaves now that fall, it's leaves, but it didn't always used to be like that because it wasn't all male plants or trees, rather. But anyway, y'all, that's all I got for tonight. I done talked enough. I think I done talked enough. Anybody else got anything they want to say? Because y'all know I get the long-windedness in me, but I need to plant my peace lily. I bought a peace lily and I got 2 repot her. And it was like she was in a little 6-inch little pot. And so her roots are really coiled up. And so as soon as I took out the pot, I ain't put the dirt in the 8-inch pot yet, but I just took out the small little pot and I sat her in the 8-inch pot. And I promise y'all, her little leaves start like sprouting out, like her little leaves started moving. I was like, you happy, girl. Like, you happy. So she over there, she done branched out, like she done branched all the way out now. You understand? Like her little leaves or whatever, like she's stretching. So I'm finna go help her out. That's what I'm finna do tonight. I ain't named her yet, but I think of a name. Y'all don't be naming y'all plants.
Yeah, I do. I do.
I promise you, plants be communicating, man. I don't know, but like they'll shiver, they'll move, y'all. I'm for real. Like if you sing to them and stuff, they'll wave and shit. Like I had a plant that used to love weed. My little tree little plant that I used to have. Boy, that little plant used to love when I used to blow weed on it. Every time I blow weed, one of the little branches will just do a little flick or something like that. Like everything is living. You just got to take the time to just pay attention to how it's trying to communicate. I think the more consciousness levels you get, the more that you can see the communication. But I think if your pineal dull, you can't see those nuances and notice it. You understand and put it together. Like you understand. Probably don't even take enough time to look at a plant to see it communicating.
Yeah, that's real. You right.
Mm-hmm.
Don't the leaves turn up when it's about to rain?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, they do.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, plants is intelligent, bro. I be talking to my plants. I have little conversations with them. I be singing to them and stuff. They'll grow better. I rub on their little leaves, like, and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I give my plants a little leaf massage sometimes when I be talking to them. Man, people be sleeping on the plant spirits, bro. The plant spirits, bruh. The ancestors roll in plants too. Just know this. That plant spirits are, man. I'm trying to tell you that shit'll keep some in that badass energy out your house. A motherfucker won't be able to even step on your doorstep. Them little old women that used to always keep them little gardens, them hoodoo, if you want to call it hoodoo, I guess that's the modern term for it now. And they used to have them little prize gardens out there and stuff, and all of them different flower pots and all of that shit. Bro, if you know anything about real roots, bro, you understand what that was really about to a degree. Cause you understand, put some shit, you understand. I'm telling you, a motherfucker cannot cross your doors to. I done witnessed it. I don't know if any of y'all done witnessed that type of magic, bro, but bruh, I done seen some stuffs like that where like the repair the repair people couldn't come in my house. You understand? Like I had some stuff, you understand, like right there by my door, and I had my little pot or whatever, my little blessed little pot or whatever with my Indian corn and stuff right there, my little plant. And it was just like he couldn't explain why he couldn't come in the door though, y'all. The shit was so crazy. It was when I lived in Boynton Beach. I'll never forget it. And he just kept on standing there. He just kept on moving. And eventually he was just like, I'll be back. And he never came back. They sent another repair guy. I promise you. It was like he was squirming at the door and everything. And I asked him, like, is you okay? You understand? He couldn't even explain it, y'all. I still can't explain it. Shit, but he obviously wasn't right because he couldn't darken that damn doorstep. Like the stoop for that little, the little instep of the door. I'm for real as hell, y'all. Okay, I'm done for real. I'm done talking. Y'all keep going. Y'all go in peace, power, and protection tonight. Thank y'all for hanging out. I hope y'all have a good and wonderful evening. And I'll see some of y'all tomorrow for becoming an author. And we'll, pick it up from there. All right, you guys. So
Peace, power, and protection, tribe.
peace, power, and protection. Stop the record.